Princeton Public Library presents Storytime Shorts.
Hello, friends. This is Nora from the Princeton Public Library. Thank you so much for joining me today for our Storytime Shorts, where we bring a little bit of library story time to you at home. I hope you're excited today to read a book together and do a couple of songs and rhymes. Let's start by singing our hello song together. We're going to start with a clap. Ready? Clap everybody and say hello. Clap everybody and say hello. Clap everybody and say hello. No matter what the weather. Let's tap our feet. Ready? Tap everybody and say hello. Tap everybody and say hello. Tap everybody and say hello. No matter what the weather. All right, can you jump? Get ready. Jump everybody and say hello. Jump everybody and say hello. Jump everybody and say hello. No matter what the weather. Wave everybody and say hello. Wave everybody and say hello. Wave everybody and say hello. No matter what the weather. Hello. I'm very excited today to read a book to you that is about fall. And fall or autumn is one of my favorite seasons. I love to see the leaves changing colors on the trees. It's one of my favorite things. What colors have you seen the leaves turn? Yeah, yellow and orange and red. And sometimes brown. We'll come back to that later. But they get so bright on the trees and then they fall down and it's beautiful. Another favorite thing in fall is pumpkins. Have you seen some pumpkins out? Or do you have any at your house? We're going to do a rhyme together called 5 Little Pumpkins. We're going to use our hand to help us. And each of our fingers is going to be a different pumpkin. 5 little pumpkins sitting on a gate. The first one said, "Oh my, it's getting late." The second one said, "There are bats in the air." The third one said, "But we don't care." The fourth one said, "Let's run and run and run." The fifth one said, "Let's have some fun." Then, whoo went the wind, and out went the light, and the 5 little pumpkins rolled out of sight. Can we do that again together? 5 little pumpkins sitting on a gate. The first one said, "Oh my, it's getting late." The second one said, "There are bats in the air." The third one said, "But we don't care." The fourth one said, "Let's run and run and run." The fifth one said, "Let's have some fun." Then, whoo went the wind, and out went the light. And the 5 little pumpkins rolled out of sight. Perfect. Thank you for doing that one with me. Have you ever seen a jack-o'-lantern? One of those pumpkins that has a carving in it like a face? I always think those are pretty cool. All right, let's talk about leaves together. We're going to do some motions together and we'll pretend that we are leaves. So you can stand up for this one if you want to. I wish I were a leaf. A bright fall leaf, then I'd wave on the branch like this. Can you wave like your leaves? I wish I were a leaf, a bright fall leaf, then I'd twirl on the wind like this. Give a good twirl, a good twirl. I wish I were a leaf, a bright fall leaf, then I'd float to the ground like this. Float, float, float all the way to the ground. Very good. Thanks for doing that with me. All right, our book today is called A Fall Ball for All. And the ball is a fancy party with lots of dancing. So let's get ready to read our book. A Fall Ball for All by Jamie A. Swenson, illustrated by Chiara Fedele. We're reading this book to you today with permission from Millbrook Press, part of the Learner Publishing Group. Thank you. Once upon a golden day, autumn wind blew in to play, whooshing leaves into the air, orange, brown, purple, everywhere. At every burrow, den, and nest, an invitation fell to rest. You're invited, one and all, to the annual Windfall Ball. Geese postponed their grand migration, bears and bats their hibernation. Excitement for the party grew from great gray owl to smallest shrew. Can you find the shrew in the corner? The creatures donned their autumn best, fur and feather primped and pressed. Coyote groomed, pheasant preened, porcupine shook, otter cleaned. The nights grew longer into fall as autumn wind prepared the ball. Squalls sent pumpkins tumbling round. A breeze shook apples to the ground. Gusts and gales and tempest forces set a fate with 7 courses. Cranberries, chestnuts, corn, and plums, sunflowers, daisies, chrysanthemums. Harvest moon set the night aglow. Guests arrived, some fast, some slow, with time to nibble, greet, and play, while festive tunes got underway. Rabbit and turtle tapped a beat as wind composed an autumn suite. Soon the night was filled with song, a blustery chorus sang along. Then autumn wind began to dance. It breezed, it blew, it puffed, it pranced, beckoning both big and small to join in step at the Windfall Ball. Turkey strutted with elk and quail. Beaver kept time with his tail. A swirling night of celebration, windy, joyful jubilation. In the shindig's happy wake, an autumn treasure for all to take, a windfall feast, a winter's cache, to gobble, berry, store, or stash. Chipmunks filled their furry cheeks, raccoons took pumpkins, corn, and leeks. Then Badger raised one final toast for all who gathered, and their host. And every burrow, hill, and nest was ready then for winter's rest. Autumn waves goodbye to all, until the next year's Windfall Ball. The end. Thank you for reading that book with me. Did you recognize a lot of those animals? I loved seeing that we saw lots of different colors of leaves and all of the great fall foods and flowers in there. I also liked the idea of the wind dancing. Have you ever seen the wind pick up leaves and make them swirl all through the air? It really looks like a dance. So we talked before about all of the different colors that leaves turn, and one of the colors is brown. And one of my very favorite things to do in fall is to find very crunchy leaves on the ground and step on them and make a very good crunch sound. Have you ever done that? All right. Let's sing a song about that. We're going to have our hands pretend to be leaves falling down, and then we'll do a good crunch. And then we're going to be the wind. We're going to make a nice whooshing sound. We're going to go whoosh. Okay? So let's start with leaves. Leaves are falling down, crunch. Leaves are falling down, crunch. Falling here, falling there. Leaves are falling down, crunch. The wind blows all around, whoosh. The wind blows all around, whoosh. Blowing here, blowing there. The wind blows all around, whoosh. Leaves are falling down, crunch. Leaves are falling down, crunch. Falling here, falling there. Leaves are falling down, crunch. Great job. Thank you for doing that with me. Well, we're getting to the end of our story time today, but let's sing one more song together. We'll sing The More We Get Together, and we'll use some signs in American Sign Language. The first is for more. We're going to pinch our fingers like this and bring them together. More, more. Then we'll say together. We're going to hold our hands like this with our thumbs flat and do a little bit of a stir like that. Together, together. And then for happier, we're going to take our hands and wave the air up toward our face. Happier. And then I think you know this sign already. For friends, we're going to take our fingers and have them give each other a hug. Friends. All right, let's sing together. The more we get together, 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 the more we get together, the happier we'll be. 'Cause your friends are my friends and my friends are your friends. The more we get together, the happier we'll be. Can we sing that one more time together? The more we get together, 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 the more we get together, the happier we'll be. 'Cause your friends are my friends and my friends are your friends. The more we get together, the happier we'll be. Great job. Thank you so much again for joining me here for our Storytime Shorts. We really miss seeing you in person for our story times, but I'm so glad that you're able to join us here for our Storytime Shorts. We hope to see you again soon, and until then, we hope you're enjoying all of these times to read and sing and rhyme together. Bye!